9, you're listening to us here on a new day. This is GO Moseley Radio, and now we're going to be having a chat with Daniel Cameron, the project lead for the Berbice Hall of Legends. Good morning, Daniel. How are you today?
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
And today we're talking a little bit about the Berbice Hall of Legends. Now, I think what I want you to do first of all is explain to us a little bit more about the Berbice Hall of Legends.
Yeah, well, firstly, I grew up in Berbice. I must start with that. There are many stories in Berbice, many communities in Berbice that we have not heard stories about, you know? And the thing about stories, that stories usually disappear over time if no one never states it or no one ever comes out and say, hey, this happened. So the idea behind the Berbice Hall of Legend, or as I say, the BHL project, is to preserve and recognize legends. So that we can pass it on to future generations, and also for the leaders of today, the youths of today, the mothers of today, you know, the persons behind the scenes. It's not only the person that went out and did exploits, but the persons that raised those leaders to do exploits.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that part, about recognizing the persons who may not have made the headlines themselves, but
Correct.
they were definitely playing a pivotal role
Correct.
in that. So the general idea of the Berbice Hall of Legends, or like you said, the BHL, is just really giving people their flowers. In some cases, maybe they've already passed on, and telling their stories so that persons can know and be aware and have an idea of what's going on. How does it work, or how does the entire concept work?
All right, so when you say concept, explain.
So the Berbice Hall of Legends, I'm noticing here it's nomination based.
Correct.
So
At
persons
this
can actually
stage.
touch base with you because obviously one man, you can't know everything. And so you're
Yes.
inviting persons to, have a conversation, get in touch with you, and to make nominations for who they think you guys should, be honoring.
Yes, because for us, when we were thinking about the project of itself, we were thinking that, okay, we know persons that need recognitions, but then sometimes we might not know persons that need recognitions. So that's why we put it out to the public. So the persons could say, hey, miss this, or uncle this did this. So that's the whole point of the recognition.
And then, of course, you've got an opportunity to do some more research and, really be able to tell that person's story as accurately and as best as you can. What platform will this information be available on? Like, what platform are you choosing?
All right, so at this stage, phase one, as I call it, we're currently on Facebook. We have a website, berbicehaloflegends.org. So you can check out all our information there. Actually, everything is on Facebook. Once you go there, it's the funnel.
And of course, that's also an avenue for persons to contact you and to,
Correct.
nominate someone.
Correct.
And just kind of, can you give us an example maybe of one person? Have you already started doing
Yeah,
it?
so far we have. I was surprised because when I first started, I was like, I don't think anybody would really, do or nominate anyone. But then we did it the first day, which is like a couple weeks ago. We threw out the nominations and the stories that came, because it's through a Google form on Facebook. So this year we're actually honoring 7 legends. So, and those 7 legends would eventually be our 7 honorees as we induct them into a physical space.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now it's just the stories, like one of them, actually water don't come out my eyes. I'm gonna say that. But then one of the stories was so impactful. I was like, I did not know, and it was like one of the most unexpected things, because when we first started, I was like, probably we step back a bit. But then as we keep seeing the stories, and I was like, all right, let me reach out to Guardian, because let's amplify this a bit more, because I think let's give others the opportunity to,
Absolutely,
So
Daniel.
how do you decide, Daniel? How do you decide on which ones you honor? Because I figure you get a whole lot of
True.
nominations coming in. So how do you
Yeah.
decide which story may be the one to highlight more than which other one?
So I have a board of persons, and so it's very random. I send them, they're not working together, so they're not colluding with each other, and they choose the stories.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm on your, like you said, it's very easy. I'm on the Facebook page. You've pinned at the very top the call for nominations for the BHL, and the Google document is easily accessible there. You guys can check out the Facebook page. There's a lot of pride, and I'm happy that this is a great initiative.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pride persons. I mean, Gordon's always talking about Linden, and, you know, there are a lot of national treasures from different parts in Guyana. So I think this is a fantastic initiative that you
Berbice has produced a whole lot of good people,
absolutely.
cricketers and
Cricketers,
sports personalities and other folks.
You know, there are lots of good people
Sharon
coming out
Daston.
from. Well, thank you for that bit of information. Didn't know that. So you see, Danielle, every day you're going to be learning.
I'm like you. When I first started, I was like, yeah, this person came from Berbice.
Yeah.
I did not know.
Yeah, so there's a lot of pride.
Yeah.
You finish over there? We can say county pride. There's a lot of county pride.
Correct.
And I think that deserves to be celebrated. You know, whether you're you know, the person making the headlines, like you said, making and shaking the news, or you're, you know, behind the scenes. I think that's an incredible initiative, and I'd like to applaud you and your team. It's a great one. Thank you so much for coming through and sharing this info with us, guys. You can check out their Facebook page, Berbice Hall of Legends. They've got good information over there. And of course, the call for 2026 nominations is officially open.
Great.
Yeah, so when does it close?
April the 1st.
April the 1st. All right, that's a good day.
All right.
All
Great.
right, so
Thank
go
you
out there and
much.
search for Berbice Hall of Legends on Facebook, and, you know, make your nominations. You know anyone from Berbice to nominate?
Carolyn from Burnett from Berbice.
Yes.
Yes, I'll be submitting my nomination. Do I have to? Well, I'm gonna check out the Google
You gotta go
document.
I mean, anybody can nominate.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
You ain't
ahead
gotta be
and
from
do that.
Berbice to make a nomination. You might know
Exactly.
someone who's from
Even in the
Berbice.
diaspora. So,
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And there might be
Fantastic.
some Guyanese from Berbice who are doing exceptionally well in diaspora that persons can nominate too. So that's also a good thing.
A great initiative.
And they can nominate chefs and all of that too. Like Sue Brothers have a
okay.
good fried rice.
Like, I knew this conversation had to be going somewhere where
And
you're talking about
Church View
chefs,
Hotel
right?
got a nice curry fish
Okay.
out there in Berbice.
You also talked about some lady in off one of the streets. You have to, like,
Yes,
go
I didn't
in
get to see her this
somewhere.
time. It's still a nice porridge, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna see a couple of nominations come
For
through
food.
from a Gordon Moseley. As soon as you see food, just know. Ahead, this is Gordon. Thank you
Thanks
so
a lot,
much,
Danielle.
Danielle.
Go check it out, the Berbice Hall of Legends on Facebook, and make your nominations. And let's see who will be those persons being honored for the Berbice Hall of Legends. Thanks so much, Daniel, for being here this morning. Really good initiative. 7:40.